Hi and welcome to another session of accountancy with me Vishwanath sir for the 12th standard. Today I shall go forward with the common size statement of the balance sheet and work out a sum or two so that we have a proper understanding when it comes in the papers. Okay. Now what is given in the sum? Let us understand first what is the sum. The sum they have given you. First, the particulars. In the particulars, there is equity and liabilities, under which there is shareholders' funds, non-current liabilities, and current liabilities. While as in the assets, there is non-current assets and current assets. Now, when we come to the amount column, they have given us the figure of 31st March 2020 first, and then they have given us the figure of 31st March 2019. Always remember the previous year has to be written first and then the current year has to be written. So we will have to rearrange this when we write down the sum and find the common size balance sheet. Okay, so here let us go and understand what are the things which is needed to be done. First column is your particulars, cut paste as it is, no changes. Then is your next column is note number. In this there is no note number, so we leave it as it is. Then you put down the figure of the previous year, that is 31st March 2019. Then in the next column you shall put down the figures of 31st March 2020. Then we will find the percentage of the balance sheet of the previous year. Then we will find the percentage of the balance sheet of the current year. So let us understand each and every item in a proper way. The first is share capital. Your share capital in 2019 is 6 lakhs. Okay, while as your total of your liabilities is 60 lakhs. The total of your liabilities is 60 lakhs plus 8 lakhs, that is your shareholders funds, plus 20 lakhs plus 12 lakhs, the total is 1 crore. So we shall be taking 1 crore as a base. Okay, 1 crore has to be taken as a base because it is a total of liabilities, and coincidentally and always your total of your liabilities will be equal to the total of your assets. That will also be 1 crore. Okay. So now we will take up share capital. We take up share capital. There we will take 60 lakhs and divide it by 1 crore and multiplied by 100. Okay, 60 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100, that is 60%. Okay, so your share capital is 60 lakhs upon 1 crore multiplied by 100. Now let us come to reserves and surplus, which is the second part of your shareholders funds, that is 8 lakhs. So 8 lakhs upon the total of your liabilities, that is your equity and liabilities, which is 1 crore. So always remember the denominator will be 1 crore throughout the particular year of 2019, 31st March 2019. So it is 8 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100. Okay. So that is 8%, 8 lakhs upon 1 crore divided by 100. Fine. So we finish with shareholders funds, where we had a breakup of share capital and reserves and surplus for the previous year. Now let us go to non-current liabilities. In the non-current liabilities there is long-term borrowings. Your long-term borrowings is 20 lakhs. Always, as I told you, 20 lakhs divided by 1 crore. That is a base. 20 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100. So you will get 20%. Okay, you will get 20%. Your current liabilities is 12 lakhs. Okay, so it is 12 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100. So you will get 12%. Okay, now the total of your 4 percentage figures will total up to 100. Okay, so we have finished with the equity. And liabilities of the first year. Let us go to the assets of the previous year, and in this they have given us non-current assets and current assets. In your non-current assets, they have given us fixed assets, which is a combination of tangible assets and intangible assets. In the tangible assets, it's 60 lakhs. So 60 lakhs will be divided by 1 crore. 1 crore is the base. That is the total of your assets as well as it is a total of your liabilities. So 60 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100. So that is 60%. Then we go to intangible assets, which is 12 lakhs. So it is 12 lakhs upon 1 crore multiplied by 100, which is 12%. Okay. So that finishes with your non-current assets of your previous year. Now let us come to the current assets of the previous year, where the inventories are 20 lakhs. Inventories are 20 lakhs. So it will be 20 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100. Okay, so that will give you 20%. And then cash and cash equivalent is 8 lakhs. So 8 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100 will give you 8%. Okay, so that was your assets of the previous year. If you total 60 plus 12 plus 12, 60 plus 12 plus 20 plus 8, that will give you 100. Now let us go to the next year. Okay, that is your current year. Let me first deal with equity and liabilities. Under equity and liabilities, we first have shareholders funds, and your shareholders funds are first divided into share capital and reserves and surplus. Your share capital of your current year is 80 lakhs, while as your total of your liabilities, that is your shareholders funds, non-current liabilities and current liabilities, the total of your equity and liabilities is 1 crore 20 lakhs. So similarly, the total of your assets also will be 1 crore 20 lakhs. Okay, so it will be 80 lakhs divided by 1 crore 20 lakhs multiplied by 100, that is 66.67%. Then 12 lakhs divided by 1 crore 20 lakhs multiplied by 100, that is going to give you 10%. Then 24 lakhs divided by 1 crore 20 lakhs multiplied by 100, that will give you 20%. And finally, your current liabilities is 4 lakhs. Your current liabilities is 4 lakhs. So it is 4 lakhs divided by 1 crore 20 lakhs multiplied by 100. That is 3.33%. So that finishes off with your equity and liability. Let us go to the assets. Your assets, your current assets, non-current assets, your fixed tangible assets are 80 lakhs. So 80 lakhs upon 1 lakh 20 into 100, which is 66.6%. Then we have intangible assets, which is 4 lakhs. So 4 lakhs divided by 1 crore multiplied by 100, that is 3.33%. Then you got inventories, which is 24 lakhs in your current assets. So 24 lakhs divided by 1 lakh 20 multiplied by 100, that will give you 20%. And finally, you have got cash and cash equivalent, which is 12 lakhs. So 12 lakhs you divide by 1 crore 20 lakhs and multiplied by 100, which will give you 10%. Okay. So I hope you are understanding that you have to always write the previous year first, then the current year, then the previous year percentage, and next will be the current year percentage. And always remember, the base is the total of your assets or the total of your liabilities for both. For one particular year, both of them will be the same. Okay, so this is how you find out your comparative balance sheet. Okay, where we are trying to compare the percentages in relation to the balance sheet, and then analyze and find out different strategies in which the company can be forged ahead. Okay, thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off.